Hey, what's up, happy people? I'm Janie B, and welcome back to my channel, The Janie B Perspective. Please stick around because I'm bringing to you the legendary ladies of hip hop, the ones in the rap game that were pioneers that set the stage and trailblazed for the ones we know now. They set the stage for Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Meg Thee Stallion, Lotto, Sweetie, Glorilla, and the City Girls, and many more. So you want to stay tuned. I have Roxanne Shante, Yo Yo, Queen Latifah, Salt and Pepper, Lil Kim, all of them, okay? MC Light. Some of you may not know these artists, but you've heard of these names because this is from my time, from my era. Okay, don't you say nothing about my era because it was a good era, okay? For all of you who know, you know. And for those, I will introduce to you some legendary ladies in the game. So stick around. Make sure that you like this video, that you drop a comment, and that you subscribe. And it's always nice to share because sharing is caring.
It's the Janie B Show. It's the Janie B Show, y'all. It's the Janie B Show. It's the Janie B Show. It's the Janie B Show, y'all. It's the Janie B Show. It's the Janie B Show. It's the Janie B Show, y'all. It's the Janie B Show. 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 It's her own perspective.
Video Music Box continues with one of the hottest lady rappers on the music scene. Here's Roxanne Shante and Roxanne's Revenge.
Well, my name is Roxanne. Don't you know I just a cold rocker party and I do this show. I said I met these three guys and you know it's true. Let me tell you and explain them all to you. I met this dude with the name of a hat. I didn't even walk away. I didn't give him no rap. But then he got real mad and he got a little tired. If he worked for me, you know he would be fired. He wears a Kango and that is cute. But he ain't got the money and he ain't got the
And Shante, for those who know, they know. She was born as Lolita Shante Gooden. That's her government name in the year of 1970, which is a very special year. And I want you to try and figure out what I mean by that being a special year. A hip hop pioneer. Nobody can take that away from her. She began rapping at the age of 9 years old in the Green Bridge Projects in Queens, New York City. This talent earned her acceptance into the popular crew, the Juice Crew. Okay, guess who was in this crew? Big Daddy Kane, Biz Markie Rap. Okay, these aren't just anybody. If you know, you know. I gotta keep saying that tonight. You know, if you know, it's just one of those topics. If you know, you know. These were heavy hitters. Okay, they may not have been at the top of their careers at the time, but this was just the beginning. Okay, so here's the story. A DJ by the name of Mr. Magic and a producer rapper, his name is Marley Marl, right? So both of them approaches Roxanne Shante at the Green Bridge Projects. By this time, she's 14 years old, but she has a reputation. She's running all around, you know, this neighborhood. She's been rapping and she's known for her skills, okay? So these two approach her and they say, hey, we want you to record. No, we want you to write and record a diss track. The diss track was against UTFO. And some of you, again, if you know, you know. UTFO is from back in the day. You can Google that. Also, Kango Kid was a part of this group. Another, if you know moment. Okay, I'm not going to keep saying that tonight. Okay, so anyway, Roxanne, at the time, Shante, right? So she writes and she records the diss track. Here's the backstory. UTFO was supposed to, they were booked for a show, but they ghosted the show and didn't show up. So the DJ and the producer rapper, they're really upset. So they're like, you know what? They have a song called Roxanne, Roxanne. Shantae, what we want you to do is we want you to be in the song as if you're Roxanne and you diss these Negroes. And she did that, and the song blows up. She started doing these Roxanne war battles back and forth, okay? And people are just eating it up. So after that, in 1985, Shantae released a record. She released a record together with rapper Sparky D. It was called Round One. Roxanne Shantae versus Sparky D. Now let me go ahead and listen to some of her stuff.
I tried to tell you, don't mean to yell it. Do I have to break down and spell it? Will you learn? It's my concern, cause it is you I plan to burn. You think I'm playing? Listen to what I'm saying. You think that I'm joking? I don't need a token. Just listen to the words that I have spoken. Yes, you live in Brownsville, and you are ill. Me and you could never be chill, cause you can't hang. That's right, I'm insane, and knock you out with a boom and a bang. Now yes, you're heavyweight, and that might be great, but you're the only one who'll be leaning over the gate. It's alright, that's why you said it in a language so you wouldn't have to bite. You started talking big Latin, didn't make no sense. You thought you was cute, yeah, you thought you was a prince. You're walking down the block cause I'm the one you're gonna clock, and everybody knows that you're all on my yacht. I'm just a devastating, always rocking, always had the fly that's clocking. Everybody knows it's me, the ROXANNE. Everyone knows I am fresh in any category, better every time I start to write it. Everyone is system, but every time I do it, yeah, you know it is a me. Get on the beat as you can see. So the UTFO crew, you know what you can do. Let me tell you one for me, and then I'll tell you one for you. And every time you say a rhyme, it's just like a disser. It ain't nothing that I don't wanna miss her. And if you think it's right and I'm right in your beat, well then you just better know and listen to me. Because my name is Roxanne, and I came to say I rock it to the beat and I do it this way. I'm conceited, never.
Okay, and some of her other hits included "Have a Nice Day" and "Go On Girl." Those were in 1985. Another thing, although she was widely accepted, and she was, admired amongst her peers, and they recognized her talent because she is a female in this game. And remember, we're talking about the early 80s here. So there's like no, protections against sexual harassment and all those type of things. She's in a man's world and she's a young woman, right? So she has to be out here dealing in this world. So she did experience misogynistic, behaviors and sexism. For example, she was in a battle rap, and you got to remember at the time, this was a big deal because it was all about raw talent, your writing, your creativity, and can you do it freestyle? I'm a writer. I write poetry. It takes me time to process something and think of the thoughts and all that. No, not her. She was one of the greats, the legends, the pioneers. Remember, one of the trailblazers. So she's a freestyle artist too, because this is really what they did at the time. So she was in this battle against Busy Bee Starsky, right? She should have won, and she didn't because of improper judging. So I was like, hey, what's up with that? Let me figure out why she didn't win. Kept on digging. Here's the deal. Curtis Blow, legendary Curtis Blow, was a judge at the time. He later admitted to Shantae, I didn't vote for you because you were a girl. Just like a man, right? Ain't that some bull? She should have won, but she didn't get it because she was a girl, which is something that women have to go through, something you have to go through in the workplace. And the entertainment industry was no different, right? So she's dealing with that. Again, she was in more battle raps because that was a big thing at the time, battling each other. And we hear about these feuds and all, and it got pretty ugly later on in life. Like they started killing each other, but that's not funny. But now, she's rapping, and she also rapped against KRS-One. So her and KRS-One were doing these raps, doing these battles, and he kind of put something in there. He threw in some innuendos that she was like being passed around in the industry, or that she was like some type of sexual appendage for the rappers, right? Another thing, just like a man, right? I hate to say it. And that kind of puts some salt on it, because when you've been working your ass off, that's the last thing you want, is someone to make it seem like you some hoe out here in the streets, when you're really just hanging in there and doing your job and doing a damn good job at it at the same time. She basically retired around 25, but hey, she started at 9. She had raw talent. She was bold. She was a fountain of youth. She was definitely a pioneer, a trailblazer. She had grit. She could hold her own. She was laying it down out here. I just want to also mention that Shantae released Bad Sister in 1989. The Bitch is Back in 1992, and her greatest hit anthology in 1995. Again, a legendary in the game who set the record straight every time she hit the mic, okay? And she deserves her flowers, because she did that, and she's a legendary lady of hip hop. Who do we have next?
Janie B. Show.